Mexico's pride, Canelo Alvarez, steps into the arena with a calm fire burning behind his eyes. But tonight, something feels different. The crowd roars, yet beneath that noise lies a strange silence. A silence that warns us that this isn't just another fight. On the opposite side stands Rhodes, the experienced English warrior, sharp, disciplined, and carrying a look that says he's here for war. No fear, no hesitation, just a mission. As the bell rings, both fighters move with deadly patience. Canelo's eyes scan Rhodes like a predator studying its prey. But Rhodes doesn't blink. He fires the first jab, fast, accurate, testing. Canelo absorbs it with a grin that hints at something darker, something waiting to explode. Each step, each punch, each feint builds a tension so thick it wraps around the arena like a tightening rope. Canelo fires a blistering combination, ripping through Rhodes' guard, and suddenly the pace changes. The Mexican star unleashes a wave of power shots that echo like thunder. But Rhodes refuses to back down. He counters with sharp left hooks, slicing through the air, landing enough to force Canelo to respect him. The ring becomes a battlefield where every inch matters. The commentators hold their breath. The crowd senses something is coming, something big. Canelo's movement becomes sharper, his punches more calculated. Rhodes's confidence grows, but behind that confidence hides danger, because Canelo is reading him, setting traps, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The final seconds of the round tick away. Canelo steps in with a heavy body shot that sends a shockwave through Rhodes's frame. Rhodes stumbles back, not broken, but shaken. The bell saves him. The arena explodes. Everyone knows one thing now. The calm is over. The storm has begun. The second part begins with a rising intensity you can feel in your chest. Rhodes returns to the center of the ring determined, refusing to let the early damage rattle him. He jabs with urgency, circling, trying to create angles. But Canelo looks colder, calmer, almost calculating. His eyes track every movement like a sniper zeroing in on a target. Rhodes fires a quick 1-2. Canelo slips both shots effortlessly, then counters with a right hand so clean it snaps Rhodes' head back. The crowd gasps. The pace changes again. Canelo begins walking Rhodes down, step by crushing step, like a hunter driving its prey into the corner. Rhodes digs deep, firing combinations just to keep Canelo off him. But each punch he throws drains his energy. Canelo absorbs, studies, and punishes. Body shots slam into Rhodes like hammers, each one stealing a breath, lowering his guard, and breaking his rhythm. Commentators grow louder. Canelo is setting a trap. Rhodes has to be careful. But Rhodes pushes forward, refusing to fold. He lands a clean left on Canelo's chin, the type of punch that would wobble most fighters. Canelo doesn't even flinch. Instead, he smiles, and that smile sends a shiver through the arena, because everyone knows what that smile means. Canelo is getting comfortable, and when he's comfortable, someone gets hurt. Canelo suddenly changes levels, throwing a brutal right uppercut that slices through Rhodes' guard. Rhodes stumbles back, but before he can recover, Canelo swarms him. Hooks, uppercuts, body shots, each perfectly placed. Rhodes tries to clinch, tries to buy time, but Canelo is relentless. He's not just fighting, he's dismantling, piece by piece. Rhodes' corner screams for movement, for jabs, for space, but Canelo gives him none. The round ends with Rhodes bloodied but unbroken. Yet it's clear now, Canelo isn't just winning, he's tightening the trap. And what comes next will change everything. The third act opens with Rhodes breathing heavily, sweat dripping, heart pounding. He knows he's in deep waters now, fighting not just against Canelo, but against the momentum drowning him. Yet quitting is not an option. His pride, his career, his legacy. All of it stands on the line. Canelo comes out with a frightening level of calm. No rush, no wild swings, just surgical destruction. A sharp jab splits Rhodes's guard. A left hook digs into his ribs. A straight right staggers him backward. Every shot has intention, precision, cruelty. Rhodes fires back, but his punches lack the snap they once had. His legs wobble under him. Canelo senses the weakening. The hunter moves in to finish the chase. Then it happens. Rhodes lands a rare, beautiful counter right. The crowd erupts. For a split second, hope returns. But that hope dies instantly when Canelo absorbs it and returns fire with a monstrous hook that nearly lifts Rhodes off his feet. Rhodes collapses into the ropes, eyes, legs, shaky. Canelo surges in, unleashing a vicious barrage. Rhodes covers up, but the punches come from everywhere. Uppercuts, hooks, body shots, all landing with devastating precision. The referee watches closely, one punch away from stopping it. But Rhodes refuses to go down. He fights off the ropes with pure heart, swinging wildly, trying anything, everything to survive. The crowd cheers his courage, but courage doesn't stop punishment. Canelo cuts the ring, trapping Rhodes again. A brutal left to the liver bends Rhodes in half. He gasps, sinking to a knee, but somehow stands before the ref can count. The round ends, but Rhodes walks back a different man. Broken, drained, barely holding on. And everyone knows the truth. One more round like that, and the end is inevitable. The final segment begins with a haunting tension. Rhodes stands in his corner, leaning on the ropes, his chest heaving as trainers shout instructions he barely hears. Across the ring stands Canelo. Untouched, unreadable, and ready to end the night. The bell rings. The final storm begins. Canelo marches forward immediately. No hesitation, no mercy. He fires a jab that snaps Rhodes' head back, then steps in with a crushing combination. Rhodes stumbles, legs trembling, survival instincts taking over. Canelo opens up, precise, savage, unstoppable. A hook to the chin, a body shot to the liver, another right hand that rocks Rhodes against the ropes. The referee watches closely. Too closely. Rhodes tries to fight back, but his punches float. Slow, weak, desperate. He swings a left hook that misses completely. Canelo counters with a brutal right that sends sweat flying into the air like mist. The crowd rises to their feet. Everyone feels it. The finish is seconds away. Canelo traps Rhodes in the corner and unloads a merciless barrage. Uppercut, hook, hook, straight right, body shot, uppercut again. Rhodes collapses forward, unable to defend himself, eyes blank.